Hello friends, welcome to the Fandom Universe. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is a Netflix original animated TV show created by DreamWorks. Based on the 80s cartoon of the same name, the modern reboot is helmed by showrunner Noelle Stevenson, known for her popular comics Lumberjanes and Nimona. She-Ra follows the story of a young orphan, Adora, who has been raised by the villainous Horde. She discovers a magical sword and unlocks her new identity as the powerful, mystical being with the best hair in the galaxy, She-Ra. Adora then switches sides and joins her new friends Glimmer and Bow to fight for the Princess Alliance. Before we really get started here, I just wanted to say,
spoilers ahead!
We'll be detailing some important plot points of the show, so if you haven't seen it, get off here and go watch it now, because what are you doing with your life? Anyways, here are some of our favorite moments from Season 1 as the Best Friend Squad begins their epic adventures of She-Ra. For the honor of Grayskull!
When Bo made his formal wear into a crop top.
In the 8th episode titled Princess Prom, the Best Friend Squad is going to the ball held by Princess Frosta in the Land of Snows. The ball is only held once a decade, and they are hoping to get Princess Frosta to join the rebellion. So naturally,
it's makeover time!
We see everyone getting on their formal wear. Catra in her maroon suit, Scorpia in her glamorous goth gown, and after rejecting a few frilly dresses, Adora settles on a minimal red number, possibly stolen from the Fire Nation. And finally, Bo, king of the crop top, is put on a glamorous prom suit with golden cummerbund, but after looking at himself in the mirror, he whips it off with a shout of triumph.
Of Swiftwind.
Adora and Swiftwind have had a truly magical relationship, starting from the first moment Adora saw him, back when he was just Horsey, and she instantly declared it the best day of her life. After escaping the Horde in Thamor, they ride Horsey back to Brightmoon, where Adora soon accidentally transforms him into the magical rainbow revolutionary winged unicorn, Swiftwind!
I love him so much!
After this, he appears in a few episodes, but finally comes into his own on the 12th episode, Light Hope. Swiftwind appears at the castle, where he reveals not only that he has learned to speak and have complex thoughts, but also developed both a sassy personality and a taste for liberation. The best moment comes when he tells Adora, who is having a dramatic Chosen One moment, that he wouldn't be able to liberate all the horses if he was just sitting around moping in a field. Swiftwind is the absolute best, and we're so excited to see what horses he liberates in Season 2.
What do you mean?
Light Hope said if I leave here, I'll make things worse. She's right. Everyone will be better off if I just stay far away from them. It's for the greater good.
Well, that's just stupid.
What? No, it's not.
Adora, I've had the ability to form complex thought for like a week, and even I know you can't help anyone by hiding. Where would all the horses I freed from their barns be if I just sat in a pasture and moped?
I'm not moping.
When Captain Seahawk saved the day by lighting a ship on fire. Again.
In the 5th episode of the season entitled The Seagate, the Best Friend Squad is on a mission to enlist the apathetic part-time mermaid princess Mermista to the rebellion, but they need a boat and an experienced sea captain to take them to Selenius. Enter Captain Seahawk, a boorish but lovable sea captain who loves adventure the way I love pizza.
I am Seahawk, I am. If you're looking for adventure, then I am your man.
When he is asked why his ship, the Dragon's Daughter 3, is the third, he explains that he lit the first two on fire. Bo is immediately enthralled by Seahawk, and everyone else is irritated, especially Mermista, who demands he leave. Glimmer convinces him to stay, however, sharing a tender moment with him by his ill-fated ship. At last, as the Horde closes in on the broken Seagate and Adora battles Catra, Glimmer enlists Seahawk to the squad and calls upon his legendary ship-burning skills to save the day.
Do what you do best.
What?
Set your ship on fire.
Yes!
What the heck?
Catra and Adora's relationship is complicated on a good day, and it all comes to a head in the 11th episode, Promise. This one was written by Noelle Stevenson personally. She's talked in interviews about loving the dynamic between a good and bad character who just can't seem to exist without one another. Her talent for that really comes through in this episode. Catra and Adora end up stuck in the Beacon, a mystical and technological building made by the first ones. In between attacking Catra for being unauthorized, the Beacon taps into their memories and sends them visions of their history together, including when they were children. And can I just say that kid versions of them are so freaking adorable? Especially Catra with her lion's mane. It's so freaking adorable. The most heartbreaking moment comes when we see a truly sweet moment between the two. After suffering at the hands of Shadow Weaver, Adora reminds Catra that they will always be okay as long as they have each other. We assume that this might finally lead to a change of heart for Catra, but of course, it doesn't. And in fact, it pushes her to sever her connection and love for Adora permanently. Or maybe not, we'll see what Season 2 has in store.
Catra, it's okay. It's just me. It doesn't matter what they do to us, you know? You look out for me, and I look out for you. Nothing really bad can happen as long as we have each other. You promise? I promise. Come on, let's go back out.
Spinnerella and Natasha's queer love.
Early on in the development of the show, Noelle promised that it was going to be very LGBTQ friendly, and it totally delivered. From the gender fluidity of basically everyone to the literal rainbow wave that saves Bright Moon, this TV show is definitely Pride Month ready. In fact, Bo's voice actor, Marcus Scribner, even accidentally let slip at Comic-Con that Bo has 2 dads. But as unfortunately often the case with Y7 rating cartoons, a lot of queer relationships have been implied or queer coding so far, which is why it was so refreshing to see side characters Spinnerella and Natasha openly canoodling in the series finale, The Battle of Bright Moon. These two are adorable. We're really hoping to see a lot more of them in Season 2.
Spinnerella and Natasha! Thanks for coming, guys.
You still don't know what we do you?
No.
Seriously? It's in the name. Net. Tossa? Nets. I toss nets, okay?
Yes, darling, you have beautiful nets.
At least you have powers, which is more than I've got.
When Adora got wasted off some First One's tech.
In the 6th episode, System Failure, the Best Friends Squad continues their recruitment tour of Etheria. They end up in the Kingdom of Dryal, where they meet the quirky nerd princess Entrapta. However, as soon as they arrive, it becomes apparent something has gone horribly wrong with Entrapta's army of First One tech-powered robots, as they are attacking everyone in the castle. The squad gets separated early on, with Bo recruiting his pastry patrol, or kitchen bandits, or Bo still working it out. And Glimmer and Adora are trying to help Entrapta control the robots. Unfortunately, whatever has infected them soon infects She-Ra's sword, and thus Adora herself. After being knocked out, she comes to. And she's drunk. Like really drunk. Like take her cell phone away before she texts all her exes drunk. Glimmer awkwardly carries her around the castle as she mumbles about how cute things are and tries to run off after the robots, all while assuring everyone she's totally fine. She's fine. She's fine. Look at her. She's totally fine.
Glimmer! There's 2 of you! That's nice.
How are you feeling?
Just peachy.
Why are we whispering?
Sound activates the robots.
What robots?
The ones that are attacking us.
Oh, those robots.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nap now.
Thanks for watching our video. Let me know if you agree with everything or if you think we missed anything in the comments below. We're a new channel and we have a lot of ideas. Let us know if you like this video or have any suggestions for future video topics, as we'd love to hear from you. If you want to help support us make more content like this, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, etc. But if you want to do more, we have a link to our Patreon in the description below. Thanks so much for coming along to the Fandom Universe, and remember to have a beautiful day.
Adventure!